The starting lineups in this 1 minute.
We like to pause for station identification and give Austin Relocation a shout out. If you need to relocate a spouse, a pet, another loved one that you just can't handle anymore, perhaps consider hiring John Austin. He can relocate anybody anywhere you'd like.
Starting at forward, number 9, Hudson Scholler. Forward, number 10, Caden Martin. Forward, 15, Michael Mead. On defense for the Rams, number 6, Braden Coon. His defense partner, number 11, Max Flaherty. And starting in that for the Rams, number 31, Nolan Williams. And now for the Spartans. Starting on defense, number 3, Reed Bennett. His defense partner, number 4, Brandon Stone. On forward for the Spartans, number 6, Isaac Mann. Also forward number 14, Ian Mark. And also forward number 19, Nicholas Goodwin. And starting between the pipes for the Spartans, number 29, Robbie Park. At this time, we're pleased to ask you guys our movie caps for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, 17 minutes on the clock. It is Rockford versus Sparta in the losers bracket. It starts now. First period. All right, starting for the Rams, we got Huddy Short at center, Michael Mead at center, Max Flaherty on D, Braden Kuhn on right D, and on the other side, I can't remember and I can't see that far, so we'll see it when I can't see it. At the draw, puck is left at center ice, dumped in by Sparta, handled by Flaherty on his backhand, up to Mead. Mead, forward pass to Huddy is behind. Forward, that one is off to Markin. Markin dumps it in. Mead in the corner, chases it down. Puck, handled by Mead, back to the point. Good shot off the point, and on front, shoots! Oh, just over the net. Now in the corner, and we've got a whistle for hand pass. And apparently hand pass means it goes all the way back to our zone. Huddy at the drop. Tied up back behind the net now for Kuhn. Kuhn circles, leaves it back behind the net for Flaherty. Flaherty now flips back the other way on his backhand, loses the buck in the corner. Mead, backhand off the boards, up into the neutral zone. Sparta back to get it. Pressure from Markin. Slipped on the ice. Now back in Markin, center pass, shoots! Oh! And a nice save by the goaltender. A nice shot from Mead. Mead tried to backhand it in, lost that one. Now for Kuhn, back in toward the net. And puck kept up. Mead now on the side, quick shot. Oh, high, wide. Back for Flaherty at the point. Flaherty dumps it in, picked off by Sparta. The Spartans move up through center ice, over the blue line with time, and easy save for Nolan Williams to make off to the side. Picked up by Sparta. Now tip back, slap forward, back to the point. Sparta keeps it in, back in toward the hash. Kuhn picks it up. He'll flip it forward. Down the ice it goes. That'll be nice. On the ice now, Warner Kortakowski, Jonah Packard. Pull off to the side. Porco flips it around the corner for Packard. Packard gets tripped, and they're going to call it. Or is it an icing? Nope, they're going to call the tripping. Rockford go on a power play, so we'll stay down the offensive zone here. Just a little less than 2 minutes into the game. So the power play unit comes out. We got McCrell on the point with Packard, Volmer at center, Flaherty on left wing, and Mead takes the face-off. Off draw behind the net, that's Volmer. Volmer back to the point from McCrell. McCrell moves over to Packard. Packard in the corner for Volmer, mishandled, and good hit there by Flaherty. Flaherty takes control out in front for Mead, couldn't reach it, back to the point for McCrell. McCrell on his backhand, back to Packard. Packard shoots, and that one's collected by the goaltender for Sparta, and we get another face-off next door. About a minute and a half left in the power play for Rockford, 0-0, 15:01 left in the first period. Michael Mead will take the face-off. One off to the side, back to the point for Packard. Packard back in the corner. Sparta tried to ice it, failed, and they'll knock that one off the boards, and down it goes. Nolan Williams directs it off to the side for McCrell. McCrell behind the net. Sets up for Volmer. Volmer, center ice pass over to the other side for Mead. Mead on the right side, around one. Comes in, center ice pass, and mishandled, popped up in the air. Packard tried to pick it down with his glove. That's outside of the zone. Packard, center ice, pass for Volmer, mishandled. Now, 1-on-0, here comes Sparta with an opportunity wide of the net. Now, puck in the corner, picked off by Rockford. Porco takes it behind the net, he'll stop and readjust. And Porco up to Flaherty. Flaherty lost the puck, up. Mead picked off, intended for Markin, and now Sparta in, quick shot. Another shot, way wide of the net, picked off. Up, now Markin. Markin in, will dump it deep, takes a check. Lavrel approaches with Ragukas. Lavrel and Ragukas in the corner. Kortakowski comes in late. That's off to Porco. Porco, quick shot off the shin pad in front. Tip, Kortakowski tries to get it back to the point. And now Lavrel hustles back, and Porco picks it up. Cross ice pass for Markin, tip forward for Ragukas. And now here's Markin on his backhand in front, right through traffic. Lavrel slaps it in the corner. Markin tips it. Kortakowski there, now back the other side. Now with no pressure, Sparta move it up to the neutral zone. Errant pass, now picked off again by Sparta. It's an offside though, and we'll get a face-off outside. 13:06 remaining in the first period. No score. Now, should you need to relocate an automobile, John Austin's got your back. Should you need to relocate any number of things, John Austin is the guy to call. Let me know if you need his number. And right off the face-off, that's Grayson Leiter. Grayson Leiter moves in off the left-hand side. Hustles pass right in center ice just through everybody. Packard back to the point. Fired in. Oh, big hit on the point. Off to the side. Shoots. Oh! Leiter didn't have a lot of time on that one, and the goalie made a nice move to cover his spot. And now in. Packard shoots. He scores! Goes high. Blocker side. Jonah Packard is good at hockey, ladies and gentlemen. He gets the first point on the board for Rockford. So at 12:44 12:44 left in the first period, Rockford gets on the board to take the lead. 1-0, Jonah Packard. Hudson Shore at the draw. That one's won back by Sparta. Sparta back toward the net. Behind, they'll leave it. Good pressure from the Rams.
Rockford goal, score number 16, Jonah
taken
Packard,
away.
Unassisted.
And that one in center ice now from McCrell. McCrell backhands back to Mead. Mead tries to dump it. Sparta, Huddy there to put some body on. Almost taken away. Now Sparta tries to do the breakout. Through the zone. They'll dump it deep. Another high, wide shot. Puck free at the hash now in the corner. Move back around just off mark and stick, and that's going to make it out of the zone. Sparta's got to reset. And puck free again. McCrell over to Mead. Mead swipes it in. Deep it goes. Rockford goes for a change. In comes Laverell. And that one tipped. Kortikowski over for Packard. Packard behind the net. He's got Lav in front. Laverell shoots. Score! Oh, he didn't score. He does score. No, he doesn't. Oh, he does score. No, he doesn't. Oh, man. Nice pass from Packard out front. Laverell had a couple of opportunities to bang it in and just couldn't slam it home. Warner Kortikowski will take the draw deep in Sparta territory. Back to the point for Porco. Back over, fired toward the net, stopped. Back in. And now Sparta moves back down the other way. Kortikowski back checking. Porco in front. Puck behind the net. Porco takes the body. Now in front, tipped off to the side. Now pass, just off everybody's stick and knocked back in. Porco. Nope, that's Kortikowski. Kortikowski's the first one back. He lifts it off the boards. It hit the ref or somebody. Court behind the net, takes a check. Puck's free. And now some help. And that one's off for Packard. Packard couldn't handle that bouncing puck. Fired off the glass and all the way down, and that'll be an icing. Rockford goes for a change of lines. Volmer at the draw. That one's left in the corner. Kuhn fires it off the boards. Savaggio's ready for it, never made it over. Fired over now, that's for Savaggio. Savaggio fires it on the net, and that's up into the netting, and we'll get a face-off right next to the net. Let's say you get an old boat you have to relocate. I got a guy. His name is John Austin. John Austin will relocate anything you need. Jackson Volmer will take the face-off. That one sneaks through the legs, back for Flaherty. Flaherty fires it toward the net, never made it there, picked off by Sparta. Spartans in the neutral zone, over the red line. Tried to fire it deep, and that's picked off. Flaherty pulls it off the boards. Out in front, tipped away. Volmer flips up. Ooh. Savaggio got a little elbow there. Willie drops that one up to the side. Now at center ice, that one's picked off. Volmer had Ragukas, and now Savaggio dances in off the left-hand side, still in his skates. Ragukas tried to pull it away. Now for Kuhn, off the boards, passed to himself, dumped it in right to a Sparta player. Sparta now advances to the neutral zone. Kuhn back to get it. Kuhn off Flaherty, that one's taken away. Sparta, terrible angle shot off right through the slot the other way. Volmer fires it up in the air in neutral zone off to Ragukas. Ragukas in over the red line, fires it in deep. Rockford gets personnel change while they dump it. Now Sparta tries to dump the neutral zone, and McCrell will dump it back in. Sparta down near their own dot. And top of the circle, move it out of the zone. Sparta neutral zone now, over the blue line. Pulled away by McCrell. McCrell fires it around past Matheson. And Matheson jams it forward. Puck free, and that one's over to looking for Packard and lifted back into the netting, and we'll get a face-off. Should be outside the zone here. Center ice, center ice. Nine minutes left in the first period. Rockford with a 1-0 lead. Tracy takes the draw at center ice. That one off to the side. Matheson fires it off the boards for Leiter. Leiter dumps it off the stick. Packard to get there first. Tracy in front. That one tipped. Now at the point. McCrell tips. Leiter on his backhand, dumps it in the corner. Knocked down by Sparta, and they'll dump it down the ice. That should be an icing. Yep. Hudson Shore will take the face-off down in Sparta territory. He knocks it forward right on net. Oh, and almost got a rebound off that one. Now Sparta with the breakout. Center ice pass into the neutral zone. McCrell fouls it in the corner. Takes the body. Out front, Sparta with a quick shot. And that's off the shin pad and knocked back to the point. Top of the circle shot. Way wide of the net again. Puck free. McCrell with control. Moves it forward. And Huddy over to the side. Now backhand back. Oh, almost made over to Meade, who's in front of the net. Markin couldn't get it there. Flaherty at center ice will dump it deep. And around to go is Markin. Will get there first and slam it back toward the net. That's deflected wide into the corner. Pull back. Laverell came on the ice late. McCrell, that was intended for Kortakowski. And now Laverell with the forehand shot off the shin pad, blocks. That one's fired down off the boards, and that'll be another icing. 7:35 remaining in the first period. Rockford still 1-0. Warner Kortakowski will take the face-off for Rockford. Got Porco at point. That's back to Porco. It's a quick shot wide of the net. Back to the other side for Flaherty. Smacks it back in the corner. Oh, in front for Packard. Quick shot. Oh! Kortakowski had a chance to bury it home and just couldn't get it in. Porco moves it back to Flaherty on the other side. He'll dump it deep. And in goes Packard. First one there. Out in front. Lav moves to the side. Nice pass over the side for Flaherty. And glove by the Sparta goaltender. Change personnel for Rockford with 7:09 remaining in the first period. Jackson Volmer will take the face-off. McCrell up at the left-hand point. That one makes it into the corner. Sparta bangs it around the corner. And that's going to make it all the way down. I think it was tipped. And no, it was not. And back we go. Jackson Volmer will take the face-off once again. Brady Savaggio on the left wing. Rugukas with the chance in front, couldn't put it home. Now from the point, quick shot, just wide to the net. Savaggio on the boards, tried to handle that one, and Rockford lost that one by Sparta. Sparta over the red line, they'll dump a chase. Willie deflects that one into the corner. Kuhn picked off by Sparta in the corner. Rugukas takes the body, and now here comes Volmer. Volmer off the boards, around one, no icing, he's in the corner now. Body on body, Savaggio in front. Rugukas comes in late. Sparta with the breakout. That one tipped, handled by Kuhn, and then lost. McCarl back on the other side. Kuhn stops in front of his own net, and McCrell now with pressure will turn. The fight around the boards, that's for Rugukas. Brody up to Volmer. Volmer shoots. Not much to that, but a little rebound. And we'll go face off next door. All right, Benny Tracy will take the draw. 6:07 remaining in the first period. He's got Jonah Packard on the left wing and Grayson Leiter on the right wing. You got Nolan Porco on lefty and Braden Kuhn on the right D. Benny at the draw. That one goes into the corner. Fired around the other way. Porco pinches and is successful. Holds it in. Porco, quick shot. Blocks. Now behind the net. Porco with some company. Gets pulled down. Sparta looking for that face-off. That one's picked up. Oop, and then off the boards. That one's lost. Sparta in. Quick shot. Blocked in front. Tipped, and puck's free. Now off to the side. And kept in Tracy with a nice move to the blue line. In, over one. Tracy, round two, dumps it in, and it's a offsides. Apparently Grayson Leiter just could not keep up with the daft moves of Ben Tracy. As one cannot. The kid is a savant. Takes after his dad, what can I say? Huddy Shore will take the face-off outside the zone of 5:35 remaining in the first period. Huddy Shore, that's backhanded in by Markin. Caden approaches, a little pressure in. Huddy gets a stick on that one, out center ice, kept in by Rockford. Markin fired toward the net, deflected wide. Mead tries to backhand in front of the net, picked off. Now Markin in this corner. Markin to Shore. Shore's got company. Shore around. Shore to the opposite point, just out of reach for Matheson. Matheson hits that over the center ice, and Sparta in, onside. Quick shot off the skate. Huddy behind the net, looking for the hit. He gets it, and now in front. Puck free in front of the zone. Now off to the side. Picked off. Here comes Mead on the left-hand side. Mead over the blue line, makes a nice move. Stop short in center ice. Off to the side. Quick shot pass. Oh, he scores. And that goal, not from, I don't think that was Markin. Who was that got that? It's Mead? Did Markin get it or Mead? All right, Markin gets it from Mead. I apologize. Nice. No, was it Huddy? We'll wait for Mike Markin to make the call, but either way, Rockford goes up by another goal. Nice passing play in front of the net. 2-0 Rockford, less than 5 minutes left in the first period. Warner Kortakowski goes forward off the face-off, has control, knocks it in, takes a check, dumps it in. Laverell chases. That's Packard there. Packard at center ice. Tipped away by Sparta. Sparta in the neutral zone. They'll stay on side, go in, trips over the blue line, dumps it in deep. Puck off to the side. Packard, center ice pass. Nice pass off to the side for Laverell. Now Flaherty back behind the net. Back for Packard. Packard looks for Laverell on the other side, off his skate, and a little too hot to handle. Down it goes. And we're down to 4 minutes left in the first period. That puck is fired all the way down. That'll be an icing. And we'll just keep the camera facing this way. 4:03 remaining in the first period. And as you can see, the Rockford student section down there just overwhelming. I mean, you can't even see through the glass. There's so many kids. Volmer tries to tip that forward. That's behind the net. Brody Rugukas will dump it deep behind the net. Volmer just off his stick, bouncing puck. Pulled off by Savaggio. Now for Ragukas. Ragukas shoots. That one is pounded off a stick. Glove done by Sparta. Now behind the net for Volmer. 2 out to handle. Ragukas in the corner. Tipped out, backhanded, and Savaggio couldn't keep it in. Puck stopped at the blue line. Now back for Flaherty. Flaherty backhands it forward. Now for Ragukas. Ragukas, Savaggio around 1. Now he'll take it down the center. Savaggio now off to the dot. Back behind the net. And Savaggio goes for a change. Sparta in the corner now with Volmer. Flaherty off the glass, keeps it in. And Volmer going for a big hit behind the net. Packard got his body on that one, but not enough to keep it in. Sparta, cross-ice pass, partially picked off by Ragukas. And we're going to get a tripping call on that one. That's unfortunate. No, holding. And Rockford will go on the penalty kill with 2:54 remaining in the first period. All right, and the forward line to kill the penalty to start will be Ben Tracy and Jackson Volmer. Nolan Porco on D along with Aiden McCrell. Tracy will take the face-off. Benny leaves it in the center, and that's fired out by Volmer. All the way down it goes. Tracy curls. Puck goes in deep. Volmer comes in. Tracy pulls it. And at the red line, we'll dump it back in. Volmer takes a turn. Now Tracy. That one's fired off to the side. And Spartans can't handle the pass. And that one will be knocked all the way back down again on net. Stopped by the goaltender. Tracy circles. Volmer up high. Spartans through the neutral zone. Can't handle the puck. Left. Volmer pushed to the side. Now here come the Spartans back the other way. Tracy will put some pressure on, and that's dumped deep. Porco fires it up and down. And so far, a textbook penalty kill as we get 2 new forwards on the ice. This time we're going to get Jonah Packard and Warner Kortkowski. Now center ice. Jonah with the stick lift in front. Backhands it and pushed forward by Packard. And there goes Warner on his horse. Oh, knocked down by Jonah's glove, but not enough to keep it there. Tip forward now. Here comes Packard. Packard in by himself. He's got Jonah way high against. Oh, and a great shot! High glove side and just tears that goaltender apart. Oh my goodness. Holy cow. And Jonah Packard is good at hockey, ladies and gentlemen. Jonah Packard just absolutely stuns this announcer as he puts one in on the shorty. And now Sparta trying to make amends. Goes in deep. They'll leave it back to the point. It's kept in. And Tracy back out there with Savaggio, the familiar penalty kill pair from yesterday. Fired down by the Rams. And now Sparta regroups behind their net. Pressure from Tracy. Now here come the Spartans over the blue line on sides. And he slipped over the blue line and fell. Pulled away, and Rockford moves it up, and that was fired by Savaggio all the way down. On net off the boards. Great save by the goalie. Tracy circles. In comes Mead. Mead gets a stick on it, tips it. Tracy and Mead on the penalty kill. We got 3 seconds left until we're full strength again. Pulled away by Mead. Nice job. And Sparta unable to capitalize on the power play. Now forward. Now here comes Markin. Markin by himself with 3. Shoots. And a great blocker save. That one's fired out of the zone. Back to Flaherty. Flaherty off to the other side. Kuhn will dump it deep. And it's even strength. We got 40 seconds left in the period. Down deep is Mead. Markin in front with Huddy. That one taken away by Sparta. Sparta at the neutral zone. Try to move it out front. They got one guy up high, but that's taken away. Flaherty will curl back the other way and fire it to the other side. Tipped up for Markin. Markin, best tip passer in the game at the blue line, leaves it forward. Fired all the way over for Mead. Mead on side over the blue line. We got 12 seconds. Off to the side, quick shot. Oh, and he just missed. Huddy with a great shot. Now Sparta's going to dump it down. We got 4 seconds, and that's going to do it for the period. All right, at the end of 1, it is Rockford 3 and Sparta 0. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Please enjoy the player roster while you're sitting at home and waiting. right, we are back for second period action. I apologize, the score is wrong, but Jonah Packard's goal was so fire that I neglected to look it up. To start our second period, Huddy Shore will take the draw with Kane Markin on the right wing. That one's back. Beyond Flaherty. Flaherty behind the net. Fire on pass, Kuhn to Markin. Markin tips it forward. Kept in by Sparta. Wide of the net. Fired in front off Flaherty's skate. Now again, now behind the net. Kuhn on the other side. Fires it forward for Markin. And that one's interrupted. And now Huddy Shore will go back court. Shore back to Flaherty. Around for Meade. Tip back in by Sparta. Flaherty once again behind the net. Turns, sets up. Has company by as he turns around the other way. Kuhn in front. Flaherty off to the side for Meade. Meade gets pushed down to the blue line. Picked up by Markin. Markin. And we got a hand pass all the way down. All right, down our own zone. Warner Kortakowski will take the draw. Sparta off the face-off shot, deflected up stick behind the net. Now picked up for Warner, tips it forward. That one fired out. Sparta at mid-ice. Cross-ice pass, they'll try and backhand it in. Stolen by the Rams. Packard circles back, looks for Laverell. Laverell tips it off to Kortakowski. Kortakowski in, Sparta falls. Court behind the net. Laverell on the far side. Quick shot from Packard. And Sparta tried to move it in. Lavs tried to keep it in. That one's all the way down. Should be an icing. Yep. And down it goes. Jackson Bulmer will take the face off. Brody Raguka center right wing. Flaherty still on the point. That one, nice move by McCrell. Fired over for Ragukas. Ragukas behind the net, leaves it. Savaggio chases in the corner. Now Ragukas will approach. On the other side, Bulmer on his backhand, dumps it deep for Ragukas. Ragukas chases. Fired up by Sparta, all the way down. Is it tipped? He says it is, and so no icing. Sparta gets down first. Flaherty takes the body. Now on the other side, puck. McCrell takes the body as well. We need some help in there, boys. Let's go. Picked off. And I can't see what's going on, so I can't tell you. Now, puck free toward the point. Quick shot off Raguka's skate. Picked up by Volmer. And what do we got? We got a tripping call. Looks like it's on Volmer. Nope, cross-check. Cross-check from Volmer in the corner, which I missed. So we'll get a face-off down deep in the Rockford zone. 2 minutes on the clock for a penalty kill. Tracy and Savaggio again. And a common duo for a penalty killing the last 2 days. Ben Tracy, 15-year-old out of Rockford, takes the face-off. That one fired up the boards. He's tripped down at the point. And Sparta trying to get a shot off. They'll move it off to the side. Savaggio and Tracy play the box. Off to the corner, to the hash. Now a quick shot. That one's blocked. Picked off by Tracy. Tracy fires it down the ice. And the Sparta goaltender will hang that up. Savaggio drives deep, circles back. Now Tracy will come in and take a turn. Tracy off the side, leaves the stick out. Deked by Sparta. Sparta at center ice. Moves in. Slap shot. That one's high off the stick and way up into the netting. It's a home run. 1:25 left in the penalty kill for Rockford. 14:21 left in the period. Now change personnel. Kortakowski out there, and a little trip it there from Noah Matheson trying to trip at the faceoff. Sneaky little devil you. And now that's Kuhn in the corner. Quick shot, blocked, pulled off by Packard. Packard fired it out. And now Court Court refs it right in the way. Come on, man. Get it out of the way. And now Sparta moves it out of the zone through the center ice, over the blue line, left. They'll dump in the corner. Packard there to greet him. Sparta comes out with it, pulled away, and puck free, slapped toward the point and out of the zone. Packard approaches, Sparta at mid-ice. And now Sparta with a 3-on-2 opportunity to low Packard back, left off to the side, errant pass. Sparta, center ice pass, that's tipped up, and now Tracy. Tracy fires it down the ice. 30 seconds left on the Rockford penalty kill. Savaggio and Tracy, once again, Savaggio behind the net. Sneaks through. And now Tracy makes a circle. Tracy swipes at it, misses. Sparta back up center ice. Sparta makes a change. Slap shot on net. That one tipped wide. Tracy in the corner, flips it up the boards. Sparta's going to be there to get it. Back toward the point. Left at the top. Back to the point, and it's kept in by Sparta. They fired it in, and now in front, and that one's fired back by Matheson. Nice work by Kuhn in the corner. Savaggio out front. Tracy's got it in the skate, fires it up, and just makes it out of the zone. And Sparta tags up. That one's fired down. Willie gloves it, puts it down, almost picked up by Sparta behind the net. That one left. Tracy moves it up the boards, picked off by Sparta. Now back in the corner. Rockford is full strength. Off the boards, around for Matheson. Matheson couldn't hold on to it. Tipped. Sparta in the corner, back to the point. From the top of the hash, quick shot. Savaggio tips it with the stick back to the point. Sparta shot way wide of the net again. Tipped. Behind the net again. Oh, and Sparta knocks one home. Sparta takes advantage of a little bit of the confusion at the end of the penalty kill there, and they put one on the board. It's 3-1. All right, 12-12 remaining in the second period. Rockford gives one up. It's 3-1. Off the draw. Huddy tips it forward. Mead with one hand puts it on net, and goalie can't handle one off to the side. Swiped by Huddy. Kept in by Markin. Markin dumps it around. Mead fighting with the ref to get position. Lefts it behind for Huddy. Huddy again trying to avoid the ref. Ref is in the action. Get out of the way. Huddy around his own player into the corner. Stolen by Sparta. Sparta. McGraw with a shot. Tipped wide. Markin with the backhand. In front. And a shot. Oh! Mead almost put him in. Now quick shot for Markin wide of the net. Porco settles it down. Quick pass into the corner. Out front for Markin. And that one slid across the crease. Now across the other side. Porco just swipes that one back into the corner. Huddy with a bump in the corner. Knocks the guy down. Puck free. Mead hustles with his stick. Pulled away by Sparta. Sparta through neutral zone. They'll dump a chase. That one's on Willie. He'll hold on to that one, and we'll get a whistle. With 11:13 remaining in the second period. Rockford up 3-1, giving up a goal just a couple minutes ago. Warner Kordakowski, Chase Laverell, and Jonah Packard will come out with Braden Kuhn and Max Flaherty. Out the face-off. That one's off a shin pad off to the side. Lavs put some pressure on, but that's taken away by Sparta. Out in front now. Packard on the other side. Packard tips it with one stick. It's not out. Off. Shin pad. Back into the corner. Now off the boards. Just past Packard. Quick shot off Willie's blocker and up in the corner. Laverell fires it forward. It's out of the zone. And just over the opposing blue line. Packard couldn't get his stick on it, so Sparta moves out. They'll fire it in. That's off Willie. Rebound off to the side. Off the boards and all the way down. That'll be an icing. 10:35 remaining in the second period. Rockford up 3-1. Austin relocation. If you've got a pinball machine, you need to be relocated. He's got a basement that will take your pinball machine for a hefty fee, I would assume. Give him a call. And out to draw Rockford. That stays with the dot. And now free in front of the net, quick shot. And Willie pulls that one up. I'm not sure how they got a stick on that one, but they did. All right, Volmer will take the draw down in our own zone. Jackson Volmer at the faceoff. Off the boards, back for Ragukas. Ragukas stopped short, and a bad bounce there. Matheson in the corner, fights for the possession, and some help for Sparta makes that puck free behind the net. Pulled up by Volmer, and now Savaggio, pass, tipped. Oh, Volmer almost able to get that up to Ragukas. Sparta back in their own zone. Sparta regroups. Aaron pass in the corner, fired off the board. Savaggio got a stick on it, but not enough. Ragukas started to get it now, couldn't get a stick free, and Sparta takes a dive. And it's center ice. Sparta at center ice. They'll move it in. Now in the slot, quick shot, wide of the net. Back to the other side. Rockford hits. Savaggio with the bump. Now back to the other side. Sparta with possession back to the opposite point. And a clapper from the point is wide. Pull off to the side, and Savaggio knocks it off the boards, picked up by Sparta at mid-ice. And an elbow at center ice, call that! Sparta, I saw you didn't see that, but Sparta puts one home after Lucas gets absolutely elbowed at center ice. Savaggio, rather.
Refs are great as normal. There's nowhere near the puck at all.
3-2, 9:27 left the second period. Ben Tracy at the faceoff with Jonah Packard and Grayson Leiter. Sparta off to the outside. They'll dump it off the glass, down behind the net. That one fired back the other way. Max Flaherty, long pass, tipped up. And now Grayson Leiter couldn't hold on to that when it's offsides. Packard advances, that one's in. Now pulled in, Rockford off the boards, back, and Packard can't touch it. Now he's offside, he's onside. Packard off to Leiter, Leiter in front, shoots, rebound in front. Oh, and Packard couldn't get it in. Tracy there as well.
That doesn't happen in last period.
All right, Huddy Shore will take the draw. It's 8:53 remaining in the second period. 3-2. Rockford in control, but giving off 2 goals this period. Quick shot off the draw. Huddy almost got it in. Pulled away by the goalie. And now Sparta tries to move it down. That's offside, but no call. That's offside.
Only what we doing.
That one cross ice pass. Markin, the best touch passer in the game to Mead. Mead in the slot. Quick shot. Tipped up in the air, glove down by Huddy, back to the point. Now McCrell holds onto it. McCrell moves around back to the corner, out front. Huddy with the backhand on net, and it's free, and still in the corner. Now front, quick shot from, and Mead almost got it in. Now Marker in the corner, takes the body, puck free. Sparta pulls out, center ice pass. It's man on the other side. Now shot, deflected by Willie off to the side. Off, and now that one tipped forward. Now knocked down. Now McCrell tips it forward toward the net. Goalie out of the net, flips it off to the side. Huddy takes the body. He's got possession in the corner. Left up for the point. We got a bad change though. Now here comes Sparta back the other way. Oh, and a big hit. Holy smokes. That one's out of the zone, and Sparta's got to regroup after that one. Now, Willie almost let that one in. Holy smokes. Now that one fired down off Markin's glove. That's no icing. And it's a high, it was his glove. Oh, they called them. No, they got them. So a high stick on Sparta, and we get a face-off down low. Chase Laverell, Warner Kodakowski, and Jonah Packard will come out for a shift. And we got Braden Kuhn and Nolan Porco up at the point. Warner about to take the face off. 7:26 remaining in the second period. Rockford enjoying a 1-0 or a 3-2 lead. Holy smokes! Speak English. Now Porco looking for an icing call, but no, it happened there. Body taken behind the net. Puck free. Porco takes it. Center ice pass for Laverell. Laverell now around, and he's pulled down, and that's 2 minutes for cheating, Sparta. Chase Laverell draws a penalty. Rockford going down the power play here with 7:07 remaining in the second period. Jonah Packard will come out with Jackson Volmer. Max Flaherty. Michael Mead will take the draw with McCrell on the other point. Mead, that one is tipped. And Sparta tries to gain control. That was picked off. Flaherty back to the point for McCrell. McCrell back for Flaherty off to the boards. Now McCrell into the corner. Back for McNeed. Mead over to the Packard. Packard backhand into the corner now. Volmer tried to one-hand it back, and the big hit behind the net. Nobody's there. Pack picked up. Flaherty over to Volmer. Quick shot. Oh, he scores! And a little tip off the stick. And Volmer goes over to the student section for a little celebration. Rockford goes up 4-2-2. So it's 6:36 remaining in the second period. Rockford takes another goal to go 4-2 against the Spartans. Personnel change for Rockford. Out comes Warner Kodakowski's line with Matheson and Porco on the deep end, Laverell on the right, Packard on the left. Porco off the boards, pulled off, Sparta off sides. They'll have to wait and tag up. They'll fire it in deep. Matheson's first one back. And Masson fires it off the glass back. Sparta keeps it in toward the point, picked off. That one fired up. Laverell dumps it. Now Cord on the other side. Fired. Laverell get there. Laverell dumps it deep to Packard out in front. Nobody there. Off the glass. Matheson keeps it in and pumps the man at the point. Now in front. Oh, man. Sparta managed to get it out. Taken away by Rockford. Porco fires it up. That'll be an icing. And down we go. 5:50 remaining in the second period. Puck left at the dot, pulled off, and fired down. That'll be another icing by Rockford, but Savaggio trying to put it on net and just missed. Four to 2, 5:43 remaining in the second period. Volmer again at the face-off. Volmer, that one sneaks out, and it's off to the side. Flaherty with the backhand off the board. Savaggio down. He's got on the other side. Ragukas over to Ragukas. Oh, he couldn't make the pass. It was tipped in front. Now Ragukas, nice pass in front. Oh, almost off the goalie's pad. He tried to knock it off the pad it in, and some extracurricular activity in front. And Brody Ragukas says, how do you do? How do you do? And now if you've got some bourbon to relocate, you don't want to call John Austin, you want to call Matt Tracy. Give me a call, and I'll take it off your hands. We've got some discussion here from the referees. Looks like Sparta's going to go to the box for cross-checking. 2 minutes. So Rockford will again go on the power play. So we will start off with our power play unit down in the Sparta zone. So Michael Mead will center Jackson Volmer and Max Flaherty with Jonah Packard and Hayden McGrell on the point. Mead at the draw, pulls it off to the side, back for Packard. Packard over. Quick shot from McGrell, way wide of the net. And Volmer back to Packard again. Packard, quick shot on net, easily gloved by the goaltender. And we'll get another face-off down low. Let's move that puck around, boys. Move it around a little bit. Michael Mead, once again, at the face-off on his backhand. Wins it, off to the side, on his forehand, shoots over the net. Picked off, Flaherty on his forehand, turns, looks. McGrell back for Packard. Packard, quick shot, wide of the net. Mead on his backhand, leads to McGrell. Mead takes the point, now down low for Flaherty. Flaherty over to Volmer. Volmer back to Packard. Packard down low, quick shot, and missed that one. McGrell was in position. Kicks by Mead, down in the corner. Now Flaherty behind the net. That's Volmer in the corner, back to the point. Packard tries to tip that one, pulled away. Now we get a one-on opportunity for Sparta. Nice move by Sparta on the outside, but couldn't get his move off, couldn't get the shot. Quick shot behind the net. Fancy hockey, but not enough to score. And now Rockford. Nice move for Mead, moving in the center ice. Mead will backhand it in, but not far enough as Sparta will dump it all the way down. 43 seconds left in the penalty kill for Sparta and the power play for Rockford. Now Flaherty sets up behind the net, and that long pass is deflected. And now body taken as Volmer's got to move that puck fast. McGrell tips it off the boards. That's Kortakowski. That one's fired down, and now McGrell has got to wait. And some action on the boards right now as McGrell fights. Puck free. Now that's Laverell. Laverell in. Quick shot. Off a blocker and wide. Quick shot again from Kortakowski wide. Now puck free and now knocked out of the zone. Sparta full strength. So 5-on-5 action resumes as Porco moves it up for Ragukas. Ragukas lost that one to skates, tipped it off the boards for Court. Court off the boards, dumped in by Markin. Markin moves it around. Laverell chase. See what I did there? Laverell chases. That's very clever. Chase in the corner, knocked in. Now here comes Sparta. They'll flip it into Carl's head. Just missed. Darn it. Face off down low, back to the point. That's Porco in for Savaggio. Savaggio on the back end in front. Oh, a quick shot from Volmer. Almost put it home. Off the boards. Now Savaggio on his backhand will take it. Flip it back. That's blocked by Sparta. Ragukas comes in. That one's kicked forward by Porco. Porco unable to keep it in. Sparta moves it out. Sparta over the red line. They'll dump. Willie will deflect that up in outer space. And we'll get a face-off next door. All right, Ben Tracy will take the draw. 2:38 remaining in the second period. Ben pulls someone off to the side. That's back behind the net. Rockford fires it up the boards. Not enough for Sparta to stop. Grayson Leiter now. Packard in through the slot. Shoots. Oh, and a great opportunity. He's free. Oh, and Tracy couldn't get there. Down comes Porco. Porco retreats. He's got company. He'll fire it forward. That one for Packard. Nice catch. Lighter onside. Packard goes to the net. Tracy high. That one. And Sparta's goaltender wisely holds on to that one. 2:12 remaining in this period. And Rockford with a 4-2 lead. Honey Short takes the draw down deep. It knocks it forward, pulled away by Sparta. Sparta off the boards. Kept in. Knocked back by Flaherty, and Kent kept in, and Rockford called for the offside. So we'll get a face-off just outside. 2:03 remaining in the period. Tip forward. Sparta off the backhand, out of the zone. Kuhn with that one, tips it in. Rockford, that was Markin off a helmet. Kept back in, now Flaherty on his backhand will turn and pass it forward. Tipped in by Mead. Now Huddy. Huddy in the corner. Round one, he's got company. Huddy still maintains some possession as he fights in the corner. Good job, buddy. Now Markin also fighting in the corner. Puck still under Huddy's skates. Now for Markin. Markin on his backhand. Turns out for Huddy. Oh, almost got Mead in front as well. And now here's Flaherty. On the outside. Quick shot. It's up and free. And then, unfortunately, Sparta backhands it out. Mead's back first. He's got Kuhn on the other side. Huddy's high. Markin way up by the blue line. Here comes Flaherty. Flaherty lost that one at the blue line. Markin picked that up with the skates. Tried to make a move and lost it. Sparta fires it up. And now picked up at center ice. Packard over to the side. Quick shot from Flaherty, and it's off the stick and wide. As Markey gets a little fight, and that's out of the zone. Now Kuhn, we got a broken stick on the ice. Kuhn flips that up and in, onside. Court's the first one there. Lavrell inside. We have a offside.
Is it offside or icing?
Oh, they call icing. That's not right. 47 seconds remaining in the period, and Rockford up 4-2. At the draw, Court. That one's tipped off to the side. Good hustle there by Chase Lavrell. That one tipped. Pulled off by the D, fired down. That might be an icing, it might not. It looks like it will not be. Puck taken right by Sparta behind the net. Good hustle by Lavrell. Knock it back in the corner. Rockford in the corner. Packard picks it up, fires a shot. Oh, and the goalie wasn't ready for that one. Good thing it was wide for him. Now back to the point. Packard again. Quick shot. That one blocked in front. Pulled off to the side by Lavrell. On the backhand is Court. Sparta fires it in. They'll tip it out of the zone. And now with 7 seconds left, here comes Sparta over the red line, blue line. Pulled away by McRell. And at the end of the period, it's Rockford 4, Sparta 2. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Please enjoy the player roster for the next 10 minutes. are back for third period action. Rockford up 4-2 over Sparta Spartans. 17 minutes left on the clock in the third period. All to determine who moves on in the unfortunate losers bracket. Rockford lost last night to Mattawan in an unfortunate shootout. Tie game 5-5 at the end of the game, and they end up losing 7-6 in a shootout. And at the beginning of the period, Huddy Shore will lead us off with Michael Mead on the left wing at the draw. Spartans take it, they'll dump it deep. That one gloved by Willie, and he'll hang on to that one. And Willie says swiper, no swiping. Don't swipe on my glove. Puck at the draw, now into the slot, right through the other side. Sparta back to the point. That one's off a stick and deflected wide in the corner. Backhand and back to the point. Sparta fires it, and that one's gloved by Willie, and he'll hang onto that one as well. Off the face-off, Flaherty backhands that back to Mead. Mead off the corner, down it goes. Will Huddy get there in time? Yes, he will. He's got Ragukas. No, it's Markin in front. Oh, he shot. He could have got in front. Huddy, gets pulled down to the corner. Backhand Huddy, Markin on the other side. Markin fires it back for Huddy. Just Huddy fires it for Mead. Mead, quick shot, he scores! And Mead goes top shelf. Nice shot by Michael Mead. Michael, I guess you don't have to change your stick this game, buddy. And Rockford adds one to the lead, makes it 5-2. Off the face-off, fired down.
15, Michael Mead. Assist by number 9, Hudson Shore, and number 10, Caden Markin. Time to go, 33 seconds. Again, that's Mead from Shore and Markin.
Center ice. Packard fires it down off the boards. That's going to be no icing. They'll say it's playable. Chase Laverell after it. Chase follows. Chase gets a stick on it. That one's in. Now Sparta hesitates on the breakout, fires it down. That's gloved down by Packard. Fired off the glass, down, and Sparta fires it back again. Now Court tried to redirect it. Sparta comes away with it. Now in the slot, quick shot, and right into the belly. And we got some hitting after the play there, but no penalties are called. At the draw, that one's pushed in the corner. Flaherty fires it around the glass. Now Ragukas. Ragukas has got Volmer. Volmer in on sides. He's got Savagio on the other side. Savagio on the backhand. Couldn't get the shot off. Back around. Volmer leaves it in the corner. Sparta picks it up. That one is left in by Savagio. Volmer with pressure. Now Ragukas on the other side. Circles behind the net. That one fired on by Sparta up to the point. Flaherty slams that back in, and Rockford tags up. Back in goes Ragukas into the corner, gets a stick on it. Sparta tips it forward. And now Sparta at center ice. That was picked off by Flaherty. Flaherty fires it back just out of reach for Ragukas. And that one fired down, and a diving save there by McRell to move it back in the zone. And pulls it in. Oh, and it's no goal. I thought it went in. It's off the post. Holy smokes, he pulled that inside, and I thought he got it in. Now puck moves back out. I'm confused. I'm sorry. What do we got going on here? Apologies, folks. I was watching three things happen at the same time and didn't move the camera. We've got I don't know. The ref is doing hieroglyphics. It looks like we're going to be in our own zone. I don't know what this means, but that's where we are. No penalties are called. High stick, maybe? I don't know. Nope. We got a penalty in Rockford. Too many men, maybe. Yep. My guess is too many men for Rockford as they made a change and probably hit somebody's skate. Leiter will serve. Tracy and Savaggio, the familiar duo from last night, will be back out for penalty kill with Porco and McRell. Fired off to the side. Porco in the corner. Gets pressure. And help from Tracy. Tip back to the point. Back into the hash. Now Sparta at the hash. At the point. Now at the center. Sparta moves it off to the hash. That goes into the corner. Now behind Kuhn. Sorry, it wasn't Kuhn. Kuhn is back. Not. Yep. Leader. It's Leiter, dude. Sparta in the corner. That one taken away by Kuhn, and he fires it down. Nice job, Braden Kuhn. And 40 seconds already taken off that penalty kill for Rockford. Sparta regroups. Tracy makes a turn, and now Jonah Packard comes in. Sparta up the middle. Tracy goes for a stick check, moves. That one's way high. Sticks are flying in the air. Puck free, and then we've got play stopped. I don't know if it hit the netting or what. Yep, off the net. Packard and Court out there in the forward to kill this off, along with McRell. And I think that's Matheson. And the ref's spoiling all the fun and recalling for another face-off. Off the draw. That one slapped away by Matheson, then fired off the boards. Picked off. Picked forward by Court. Now Court tipped forward for, and he tried it. Jonah, and they're offside. And now Court's got to tag up. Darn it. Sparta at center ice. Tipped. Matheson pushes it forward at center ice. Sparta regroups at their own blue line. Sparta up the right-hand boards. Court looking for the hit. McRell fires it off the glass all the way down. It's off net and not enough for Packard to get there in time. Sparta all the way back behind their own net. 20 seconds left on the penalty kill for Rockford. That one picked off at center ice by Savaggio. Savaggio in by himself. He's got a chance. He shoots. Oh, he couldn't get there in time. Now behind the net. It's stolen by Sparta. And nice work by Savaggio to get a shot, almost a shot on net. Sparta into the slot. Willie handles that one. Matheson off to the side. Shot high. And Tracy off the boards. Didn't make it in. Now back in. And Flaherty will pick it up. You got Savaggio on the far side. Flaherty didn't have time to get it there. Now Flaherty leaves it back for Savaggio in the corner. Savaggio fires it up, out of reach for Tracy and Markin. And since we are full strength, that's going to be an icing. .12:08 remaining in the third period. Rockford up 5-2. I want to mention also, just as an aside, that if you need someone help cleaning out your car after a dog having diarrhea in the front seat, John Austin is the guy you want to call. I know from experience, he's the guy to call. All the way down it goes. Markin will be there first. Huddy in front. Markin to Huddy. Oh, it tipped up and he couldn't get there in time. That one tipped off a stick for Flaherty. Flaherty off the boards, left for Meade. Meade couldn't get there. Sparta fired it across, and Markin, waiting for everyone to get back on sides, fires it back in. Rockford tags up, and they'll approach. Meade puts pressure on in the corner. Sparta moves in. Markin got a stick on that. Now Meade, he got a skate on it, but couldn't hold on to it. Kuhn gets his wits about him. Now it's around for Flaherty. Stopped by Willie. Flaherty picks it up behind the net, fires it forward for Markin. Markin gets a skate on it. He'll get there first. He'll fire it up. Nice pass up into the center for Markin. Oh, Huddy couldn't get the shot off as Meade chases. Sparta flips it up and all the way down, and that'll be wide of the net and icing. Away we go, back down to the offensive zone with 11:08 left. Rockford 5-2. And I do want to emphasize, John is very good at cleaning cars. He's the man. He can do whatever your problem is. You got a Pulp Fiction problem, John can fix it for you. Sparta moves it out of the zone. That's beyond Porco's reach. Back four. Willie will hold on to it. He'll fire it around the boards, back to the point. Sparta couldn't hold on to it either. It's bouncing around, and now Porco will pick it up behind the net. Porco, he's got company, fires it back around. Chase Lavrell tried to tip it forward, missed. Now he's cross-ice pass. Nice pass over for Packard. Packard in, tries to beat the D wide. Wins into the slide on his backhand. Couldn't get it around. Packard still possession. Tries to leave it at the point, and unfortunately, Sparta's there to get it in the neutral zone. Over the blue line, and they'll fire it in, and there's no one there for it. Court off the backhand, out of reach for Lavrell. Now for Sparta, quick shot. Blocked wide. And Sparta, quick shot. Tried to surprise Willie, but Matheson's there to tie up his man. Now up front, all the way down to goes. That's Sparta did that. No. That was their stick. That was Sparta. They're not willing to negotiate with me, apparently.
Because rules only matter when they're applied to us.
Yeah. Oh, and Matheson goes to the box, so I guess my point is moot anyways. What do you get a penalty for?
Do you see what he got? Matt, do you see what Matheson got? Matt, do you see what Matheson got? What? What did he get, Matheson? You know? All right, we missed that one altogether. So Tracy out there again with Savaggio.
Ben Tracy, son of Matt Tracy, famous hockey player, played Caesars back when he was a kid. Just an amazing player, really. Nobody knows how he got his talent, but I think I know.
His mommy. From his mother. They say kids get their athletic ability from their mothers.
Kathy is the most athletic person I know, honestly. There's a story behind that, but... Oh, and 6 ago to flying, and tipped up and out of the zone. And Savaggio fired down by Rockford, and that one is going to make behind the net. Tracy chases, that's left. Tracy curls, now Savaggio. Sparta moves out of their own zone. Through center ice in the neutral zone. And that one tipped away. Now behind, and nice D. Tracy fires it up, and picked up in the neutral zone by Rockford. Excuse me, by Sparta. Sparta back in, they'll dump it, and just out of reach for Flaherty. Flaherty behind the net will slap it around the boards. Too much to handle, and now Jonah Packard, it's right on net. Oh, and Packard sticks out, oh, hit a shot. Oh, and the goalie knocks the netting off accidentally, and Packard, almost with just an absolutely beautiful play, knocked it down out of air, tried to get the shot off, and could not snake it in, but man, what an athletic play. Speaking of athleticism, Kathy Tracy's got nothing on Jonah Packard because Jonah Packard is good at hockey. Jackson Bowman will take the draw. 9:06 remaining in the third period. Into the corner goes. Sparta picks it up. They'll stop behind the net. We've got 50 seconds left on the penalty kill for Rockford. That one picked off by Kuhn. Kuhn will slap it back in. And now Packard will advance. Sparta tries to set up for the net. Packard curls. And an errant pass from Sparta means they got to regroup. Cross ice pass. Forward pass tipped by Porco. Now directed on net. And Willie off the stick into his glove. 27 seconds remaining on the penalty kill for Rockford. 8:36 remaining in the game. Huddy Shore will come out to take the draw. Hudson Shore pushes that off to the boards. Porco turns, fires it high off the glass, and Sparta able to kick it. But now here comes Huddy Shore, round one, leaves it off to the side. And Meade not expecting that one, wasn't hustling over after it. Huddy Shore behind the net with company. Huddy, destroyer of bodies in the corner, up to the side where Sparta moves in, and also Meade pounding away. That one fired down on net. Sparta regroups behind their net again. Now here comes Meade. Meade and Shore. Shore in the corner. That one out in front. Rockford full strength out in front. Quick shot. Oh, and a great save by the goalie, and it's loose. Flip forward. Porco makes a nice move to center ice. Porco over the blue line by himself. Quick shot. And easily gloved by the Sparta goaltender. We get a face-off down low. 7:46 remaining in the third period. And the Rockford student section just frozen with excitement. They can't even move. They're so excited. That one tried to be fired by Flaherty and tipped off a stick. And Sparta with a high shot. And Willie saw that one coming from a mile away, gloves it, holds onto it. Just take a minute and just check out the energy of the Rockford student section over here, which is just electric. If you look, they just can't stand still. Those boys are just absolutely riveted. Back in the own zone, that face-off taken by Tracy, fired back around, out of reach for Grayson Leiter. Oh, and Grayson Leiter couldn't get a stick on it. Tracy fires it forward and picked off by Sparta D. Sparta in the neutral zone, tipped by Packard, and they'll dump it deep. Willie gets a stick on it. Fired around and just out. Here comes Packard. Packard's by himself. It's one-on-one. He's around one. He's in center ice on his back end. Oh, and he shoots. Oh, and he just missed. How did that not go in? We don't know. Out in front. Quick shot from the point. McGrell back to Packard. Packard now winds around. Packard tried to flip it off to the point. Tipped by Sparta, and they'll knock it out of the zone. Flaherty tries to back end and back in. Tipped. Sparta with a reverse. Tracy with a stick check. Not effective. Now Leiter around him. Tipped away. Center ice picked off by Tracy. Tracy behind the net. Tracy's got a little time. Looks to the other side. He decides to skate. Skate. Oh, and he loses that one, and the skates just gazing up at his father, I think is what happened there. And then off the boards. Sparta knocks it back in. Down it goes. That's an icing.
You're having way too much fun. James gonna get over and he's gonna have like 1.2 million followers.
Jackson Bulmer will take the face off. That one. Peeked around. Slap. Out in front. Oh, and Sparta tips one out in front, and they pull it home, and they come within two. It's 5-3. .6:16 remaining, and Rockford gives one up to make it 5-3. All right, Jackson Bulmer at the face-off. Ryan Savaggio, Brady Savaggio. Ryan Savaggio probably would be a detrimental addition to the team. And that one picked off by Ragukas. Ragukas pushes it in the corner. Ragukas dumps it deep. Now back around, Porco waiting for it. He holds it in. Porco fires it high in the air toward the net. Picked off. Here's Savaggio. Savaggio on his backhand. Turns, looks, forward shot. In front. Bulmer couldn't get the rebound. Now Ragukas couldn't get a stick on. That was dumped all the way down. Was it tipped? It was not, apparently. Allegedly. 5:41 remaining in the game. It's 5-3, folks. Tracy will take the face-off. We got Max Flaherty at the point, Jonah Packard on left wing. Grayson Leiter on right wing, and Braden Kuhn on D. Off the face-off, Tracy tried to get in the skate. That's pulled off by Sparta. Sparta moves around the outside on the backhand up the boards. They'll fire it off the boards, up and out, beyond Kuhn, and that'll be an icing. And so we'll come back down. 5:30 remaining. We're going to have another face-off in the same spot. All right, Ben Tracy again at the face-off. Sets up. That one's one back to the point. Quick shot off the point. Big rebound. Pulled off by Sparta. Sparta has a man high. Flaherty not back in time. Quick shot from Sparta. Way over the net. Tracy with the wherewithal to keep it down. And now puck free. Tried to tip away. Back to the point. And Willie taps it up in the air. We've got a whistle prior to the puck even going out. And actually good wherewithal by Benny to get down on that puck and direct it into the corner, in my opinion. All right, Huddy Shore will take the face-off now with 5:11 left in the game. Rockford still up by 2, but Sparta tried to close in. Huddy Shore wins it in the corner. Tipped around by Kuhn now for Flaherty. Flaherty on his backhand. Forehands it up off the boards and down the ice. No icing as Sparta will take it up. Huddy on the forecheck. Huddy had his Wheaties this morning. After that one, now Huddy's got it on his forehand. He shoots. Oh, he had to pass over to Markin. Markin wasn't ready for it. Kuhn toward the net. Now behind. Now from Mead. Mead on his backhand up for Huddy. Huddy shoots. He scores! Mead to Hudson Shore. What a pass. What a shot. Hudson Shore with a nice tip off the pass from Michael Mead, and that one is in the back of the net, and we got a 6-3 to game. Warner Kortakowski out there to take the face off at center ice. Packard moves that off to the side. That one's tipped forward, and now Court up the center by himself. He's on his forehand. He shoots. Oh, nice blocker save, and he had the top left corner. This time, here comes Sparta in the neutral zone. They'll backhand it in, and it's blockered off to the side by a pad by, and that one's up in the bench. Nowhere near the coach this time. Warner looks like he's trying to draw this one back. He does. That one fired around the boards. Beyond Sparta, and down it goes. And good forecheck there by Lavrel. Lavrel putting pressure on. Now Packard the other way. Sparta, that one's tipped away by Lav. Volmer across for Packard. Packard with the forehand shoots. Oh, and he's way over the net. Oh, and Porco just missed that one on his forehand. He'll also back and grab it. He's got McRell on the other side. So McRell tips, takes the check, moves that one up. Forward now. That one fired in. Now Ragukas will chase. Ragukas hits behind the net. Volmer picks it up in front, all the way back to the point. Quick shot from Matheson up, tipped. Now Savaggio in the corner, leaves it. That one's picked off by Sparta. And a bouncer ends up in the goalie's pad and glove, and we'll get a whistle. 3:33 remaining. And I don't know if there was a high stick or what, but we're going all the way back down to our own zone. 6-3, 3:33 remaining. Tracy at the face-off. Flared in left-hand side and a bunch on the right. The draw, Benny wins that off to the side. Picked off. Sparta gains control in the corner. That one tipped up, just out of reach and out of the zone. Sparta's going to need to tag up. Flaherty turns, fires it off to the other side, just out of reach, and that's going to go down for an icing. Good idea. A little too much juice on that one. Penny have to draw that one off to the side, and Sparta pulls it back to the point. Now into the slot. Quick slap shot, and a miss. And this time Willie picks it up, no problem. And we're down to 3:14 remaining in the game. Rockford enjoying a 6-3 lead. Ben Tracy will be at the face-off again. Benny lines up. That one's one in the corner. This time Matheson turns, fires it up. It's gained at the point. Quick shot, way wide of the net. This time Packard is going to tip it. Couldn't get a stick on it. This time does flip it up and misses. Sparta, quick shot in front, pulled away. Now Tracy with one hand pulls it around, fires it up, high off the glass and out of the zone. Sparta regroups in the neutral zone. Fired forward, tipped in by Sparta. Flaherty will chase after it. Flaherty turns, fires it high off the glass down. Mead leaves it at center ice, and Tracy couldn't one-hand it and keep it in. And now Mead's got possession, dumps it in. Sparta's got nobody in the net. I didn't see that, so they got extra man. 6 skaters out for Sparta. And a whistle for something, and they have to discuss why they blew the whistle, apparently. We blew the whistle because...
Why did we blow the whistle? Why did we blow the whistle?
I think that he needed a moment. You know, after COVID, sometimes refs need a moment. And I think he needed a moment, so they blew the whistle to give him a moment. They say that friends that call plays together stay together, so... Take another look at that rowdy student section for Rockford. You can see they're just out of control right now. Just fogging the glass up. And the rowdy parent section as well. You can see just absolutely out of control down here. And the refs explaining to everybody but the audience why they blew the whistle. I don't know if maybe they pulled the goalie. I think maybe they... Is that what it was?
That's what I'm guessing because...
Well, then it's during play. I wonder if maybe they pulled the goalie inappropriately or something. I don't know. You know, I played hockey. I'm just a grunt. I don't really know the rules. I just went out and hit people, so... All right, face off, down low. Rockford lines up. Sparta's got the goalie back in net, though he's standing halfway between the blue line and the goal line. And here's Rockford. They'll gain control. Sparta's goalie was teasing going off, but now he's not. And that one tipped forward. And Sparta keeps it in. And we get an offside, I suppose. Sparta's goalie is standing out at the top of the circle, just waiting to get to the bench. Face-off is going to be right outside Rockford's zone. Jackson Volmer will take the draw. And Radukas pulled off. Packard there as well. Savaggio. That one fired down, and Packard right into somebody's shin pad. That one fired up and down and bounced, and the goalie's still in, so he grabs it. A little over 2 minutes remaining. That one fired out of the zone. This time fired back by McCrell in, and it's an icing. So this time, Sparta's goalie will leave the net, and we'll have a face-off down in Rockford zone with 1:57 remaining. Rockford up 6-3. Ben Tracy will take the face-off. He loses that one. That one is almost picked off by Sparta, but then pulled off to the side. Now onto the corner. Tipped up and out, down the way it goes. And then Huddy Shore gets there first. Oh, but it's still going to be an icing. So close. And Huddy had a chance to put one away there. And we'll set up shop again with 1:47 in the same place we just started. right, Ben Tracy out there, Hudson Shore on left wing. And Sparta gets thrown out for cheating. That's right. You get out of there, young man. You listen to that referee. He went to referee school and everything. Oh, Sparta turns, shoots, misses. Tracy in the corner. Gets hit, tries to fire it out. This time, fire it down by Rockford. Here we go. Huddy Shore fires it and misses, and now Packard shoots, and oh, it's wide. Shore and Packard both miss. Huddy in the corner, back to the point. Now quick shot from the point. Never made it there. Pulled out by Sparta, just misses the net. Packard circles around on his backhand. He'll skate back into the neutral zone with possession. Packard turns, he's got people all over him, back around the net, fires it high off the glass, and down it goes, kept in by Sparta. Sparta try to move it out to the point, and they do. Tracy there, try to get a stick on it. And that one held on by Willie. And shenanigans behind the net will result in absolutely nothing. 1 minute, 1 second left in the game. Now, if you're about to shut the game off, you have not seen hockey until you've seen the handshake line, so don't turn off just yet. And the familiar timeout with 1 minute left to try and regain a 3-goal loss. Play's going to resume down in our own zone, and Sparta will have a face-off down deep, just to the left of Willie. Excuse me, to the right of Willie. Warner Kortakowski looks like he's going to take the face-off for Rockford. Nope, he's on the left wing. We got Jackson Bulmer taking it. Bulmer at the face-off. That one stays at the dot. Off to the boards. Fired down, will it be nicing? Yup. And the student section leaving in droves, like a college football game. And you can tell security fired just right after to make sure there are no shenanigans in the parking lot. Off the face-off, Sparta with a shot just wide. Quick shot. Couldn't get it on net. Sparta fires it again out in front. Blocked in the corner. Back at the point, quick shot. Ooh, tipped right off Kuhn's skate off to the other side. That one tipped. Bulmer puts big pressure on. Sparta pulls it up. There's 25 seconds left in the game. Sparta back up the middle. Good back check by Bulmer, who pushes his man down. 19.9 seconds left in the game. Tracy will come out for the final 20 seconds, take the draw. Tracy wins it into the corner. Now behind the net, Matheson and Tracy try and tie it up. Puck is knocked free. And as the puck is knocked free, it's back to the point. Sparta with a quick shot, and that one. And we have a whistle way before that shot was taken. So what do we got? High stick. And the referee says roughing. Rough. Woof, woof. 7 seconds left. And so after the woofing penalty, Rockford will set up shop down, and it's in Sparta zone for the last 7 seconds. Packard, Tracy, and Huddy will finish it off with Nolan Porco and Matheson. And the clock is not moving. 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And that is game ball, folks. That's a Rockford win against Sparta. I believe we play at 7-something tomorrow night. I think it's 7:45 again. Tune in if you'd like more of my entertainment.
I'm gonna take out my shirt. I hate my long shirt. It's like awkward. Because it's like we're so much more distance. I want to make that. I'm short. I'm more waiting to prove. I'll keep the shirt and finish off.
Yeah, 100%. Like, I'm not doing all that, dude.
That's who I am.
I don't know.
Oh, good job, guys. What's up, Winnie?
I can't remember the last time we had two all these vertical.
What's weird? It's getting skidful.
Someone's got like,
It's getting skidful in the
I
top.
don't even take my underwear off.
And Rockford doing their team cheer by the student section. All right, good one, boys. Tomorrow night, tune in. We'll be back here around 7. I think it's 7:45. Check your schedules. Check with your neighbors. See you tomorrow. Bye.